guys, Mary Ann here, and I am so glad that you are in this group. If you are in this group, you, of course, more than likely have this 21-Day Fixate book, or you're waiting for it to arrive. This book is a lifesaver. However, we need to figure out what your calorie intake is. And to do this, it's very super simple. And if any of you guys have the program, 21-Day Fix or 21-Day Fix Extreme, it also explains it in there, but I want to kind of go a little bit in depth with it. So as a lot of you know, nutrition is 85% of our results. And it's very, very important that we are fueling ourselves with the right food to get the results that we want, and especially if you're working out. And I'm just gonna imagine that most of you guys in this group are probably doing some sort of daily activity, whether that be like Beachbody On Demand or an actual program, or maybe you just simply just go for walks, or you're active with your children. So I hope that this helps. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take your current weight and you're gonna multiply your current weight by 11, and that's gonna give you your calorie baseline. Then if you are being active, I do want you to add 400 calories to that. Once you get what your calorie needs are, I want you to subtract 750 from that number, and that's going to give you your calorie deficit. We aren't going to be counting calories doing this program, but what we are doing is we're using the container system to try to figure out what's best for our needs and what we need to eat. So if you are less than 1,200 calories, I want you to round up to 1,200 calories. If you're more than 2,300 calories, I want you to round down to 2,300 calories, okay? And then that's what you're gonna know what your calorie content is. And for me personally, I'm in the 1,200 to 1,499 calorie. And for the containers, this is what we need you guys to understand. And we're using them for a measuring tool. You're not necessarily eating out of the containers, okay? So of course we have the green. If you're in the same category as me, you would have 3 green containers. If you are in that same calorie content, I need 2 purple containers, 3 red containers, and this is veggie, this is fruit, this is proteins, 2 yellows, and yellows are carbs, 1 blue, which would be healthy fats, and then 1 orange, and the orange is really for salad dressing. So I'm gonna make my meal plan based off the calorie content that is for me, and I'm going to give you guys an example of what I'm going to do to do my plan. So I have it written out for you, and I'll give you a couple examples of what I can do. So as I'm writing out my game plan for what I want to be eating, for breakfast, I'm going to have black coffee. Black coffee is great because guess what? There's no container for black coffee. You can have all the coffee in the land. You can have all the water in the land. And if you look in this book, there's actually some really great mixes that you could do with water and fruit. So my breakfast that I wrote down, I'm going to give you 2 options. One is going to be egg whites with spinach and with oatmeal. And that is going to be my breakfast, which would be 1 red container, 1 green container, and 1 yellow container. Another option is the poached egg, which is so delicious. And that is on page 109 in your book. And that is one of my favorite breakfast meals that they have. Look how yummy that looks. So that's a favorite. A snack. There's a couple snacks items that you can do, and you don't have to have a snack. So just as a side note, sometimes I do a snack after breakfast, but sometimes I do a snack after dinner. So if I do a snack during the day, I would have an apple or some kind of fruit. Counts as a purple container. Obviously, I'm not going to try to fit my apple in here. I'm just going to eat the whole 1 apple, you know. Or if I'm going to have a snack after dinner as another option, I love the Chunky Monkey ice cream, and that's on page 213. That is one of my favorite recipes. You guys would love it. And really, it's just so good. I'm trying to find a picture so I could show you guys what it looks like if you don't already have the book yet. Doesn't that look delicious? Then for lunch, I have a couple options. I would do the turkey lunch meat, and I just buy, I go to the deli and get the lean turkey lunch meat with a lettuce wrap and some tomato and some Dijon mustard. It's so good. And that's an option. Another option is the toasted kale salad. I don't know if you guys have had that, but it's super duper good. And that's actually on page 69 of your book. So what that counts is one red container, one green container, and there you have it. There's your lunch. Then for snack, what I always do for my snack is my Shakeology, and I am obsessed with chocolate vegan Shakeology. I know everyone has their favorites, but this is my ultimate favorite, and I also love cafe latte as well. What I love to do though with my chocolate vegan Shakeology is I will do that with a banana and an avocado, and it tastes amazing. It tastes like the best thing I've ever had. And I have a sweet tooth, so I don't know about you guys, but if you're not drinking Shakeology, it tastes like this yummy Wendy's Frosty to me. So that's what I have for my snack. That counts as one red, one purple, and one blue. Then for dinner, a couple options that, or my favorite option, I only put one option, sorry, is the caprese chicken from the Fix It cookbook with asparagus and brown rice. Super yummy dinner. And that's one red container, one green container, and one yellow container. So I hope that kind of gives you guys an idea of how to meal plan. And the great thing about this book is that it tells us in here what color containers it goes with. So if you're making a big, let's say you're making, this Mexican taco meat, and you made it all and you're good to go, then it's going to tell you on here your serving suggested, and it's perfectly fine. I don't want you guys, none of us want you guys to really stress out about your containers. If you end up having an extra one, it's okay. It's not that big of a deal. So I hope that helps you guys, and super excited about your results with the Fix It cookbook, and we will talk to you guys later.